안녕하세요 여러분. Welcome back to my channel again. Today is Tuesday, 25 July 2023. Today I'm gonna tell you about how I finally can meet Hangeul and learn Hangeul. Bam, badam, bam, bam. So, before I learned Hangeul, I already like K-pop and K-drama. But I started to learn Korean language and Hangeul when I was in high school. Third year in high school, specifically. At first, I didn't think of learning Korean language because at that time, when I was in high school, we already have this subject of foreign language, 일본어를 공부했어요. And at the time, I was kinda going through some hardship while learning and memorizing the alphabet. So at that time, I think I don't want to learn Korean language because I thought it was as hard as the foreign language we learned in high school. But then, when I was in third year of high school, I met a friend who can read and write Hangeul. Knowing that she can read and write Hangeul, I think that the existence of her made me think that is it that easy to learn Korean language, specifically Hangeul? And then some times passed by, and knowing that she did a great job in learning Hangeul, learning Korean language, she motivated me to do as better as her. If she can do it, I can do it too. Yahoo! The first time I started to learn Hangeul, I searched for the Hangeul table from the internet, but it didn't work out for me because I couldn't memorize any of Hangeul at that time. I almost thought that I'm a bubble person. But at the end, I finally figured out how can I memorize Hangeul and learn Hangeul in a fun way. As what I said, before I learned Korean language, I already like K-pop and K-drama. I was also into Super Junior, Shiny, Girls' Generation, etc. Out of nowhere, it's just Uyoni. What's the English for Uyoni? Well, it's like a destiny. I suddenly want to write all the Korean names of the members of Super Junior. And fantastically, I finally can figure out how I can memorize Hangeul by write all the names of Super Junior's members. I'll give you some example. So as we all know, Super Junior has many members. And some of them have the same short name. I mean, when you write some member's name, you might find a similar Hangeul words on their names. Like, I really love Hangeul and Donghae in Super Junior. So when I write the name of Lee Donghae and Lee Hyukjae, Hyukjae is Hangeul's name. So well, when I write these two names, I found the similarity of the Hangeul in their names. The short names. From these similarities, I finally can memorize the word E. And then I became more curious about how it is called E. And then I got to know about the Eung Hangeul and E. And when Eung meet any of vocal, the Eung have no sound. Well, besides the short name, I also learned about the similarity of other Hangeul alphabet, like these and also these. This is all just an example of how I finally can memorize Hangeul. Because I really love K-pop, so I think I can conclude that it would be better to learn something if you like any part of that certain subject. Like when you learn Korean language, I think it would be better if you like Korean culture or K-pop, K-drama, or Korean traditional culture. Because I finally can memorize Hangeul, I was actually encouraged to take a major of Korean language study in university, but I couldn't take it for some reasons. So I just restarted to learn Korean language after I graduated from the university. Like what I said, it's like a destiny. I met the friend who motivated me to learn Hangeul again after graduated from university, and she was at the time a student in King Sejong Institute Center in Indonesia. And yeah, because of that, she introduced me to the King Sejong Institute Center, and then I registered myself as a student in Sejong Hakdang and learned Korean language until now. What I really like about learning in Sejong Hakdang is that the teacher is Korean citizens. I mean, because of that, I can practice, I can really know how it feels to talk, how it feels to communicate, how it feels to hear the Korean language from the Koreans. Even though my Korean language is still not that good, but I'm still learning Korean language. It's already like 4 years, I think 4 years after I registered into Sejong Hakdang, Indonesia Kochong Sejong Hakdang. So yeah, if I continue my story more, I think it will be so long. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye. 안녕히 가세요.